Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy. Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. I just want to tell y'all real fast, though, man. Listen, you know, fasting and semen retention are like one and the same, you know, because just like semen retention, it's not for everybody. Fasting is not for everybody, and everybody have their different reasons for, you know, why they do it. You know, the ones that do participate, the ones that do practice semen retention and fasting. You know what I'm saying? Because you practice fasting as well, just like you do semen retention. So like everybody that does this, you know, the people that, you know, have this type of lifestyle and these type of tools, you know, they have their reasons, you know, and, you know, some of them, you know, they have spiritual reasons, you know, spiritual benefits to why, you know. Some people do it to gain better control, you know, of their life. You know, some people have their own personal purpose for why they do it, you know, several reasons. But either way, both are positive. Both are positive, you know, and they're not for everybody, you know, and these type of journeys, bro, because fasting is definitely a journey. You know, it's something that you need, you know, you really have to have, you know, your mind right to do both of these things, to fast and be on semen retention. But it's so cleansing. It's a different type of energy you get from both, you know, from abstaining from both, you know, releasing and both eating. You will get a certain type of energy and certain benefits that, you know, that you won't get by, you know, just indulging like we used to, at least like how I used to, you know, constantly releasing, constantly watching porn, you know, constantly having that stuff in my mind. Listen, it did nothing for me. But just like with food, you know, constantly eating sweets, constantly eating bad, you know, can't control, you know, my hunger and all of that shit, bro. Listen, dog, that didn't do anything for me either. You know, gaining weight out here, you know, had me on high, you know, with high blood pressure, you know, pre-diabetic and all of that shit. It just does nothing, you know, low energy. It does nothing for your health. It does nothing for your vibration. You know, eating like that and releasing like that does nothing for your health. It does nothing for your vibration either. So that's why I tell you, both are one and the same. So, you know, they good to practice. They good to practice. And it's like I tell y'all, when it comes to fasting, bro, it don't even mean like you really don't have to, you know, because some people look at it like they starving themselves, but you're really not. You just letting your body heal. And, you know, when you fast, your cells, your body will dump out the dead cells and renew, you know, the cells that you have. You know what I'm saying? So your body will dump out the dead cells, and then, you know, it's this renew process. You know, some people that can explain it better, but like I said, bro, it's a different type of energy, a different type of feeling, you know, and it just does something for your vibration. It does something to my spirits, and it's worth trying out. And it's not what you think. You're not starving yourself. You could just fast from eating certain type of food. You could fast from meat. You could fast from sugar. You could just go on the water fast. You could just go on the fruit fast, where you just eat nothing but fruit. Listen, you know, why not? You know what I mean? If we're doing something like semen retention, it's worth trying out. See how you like it, you know? I mean, and again, like I said, it's not for everybody. So you either gonna like it or you ain't gonna like it. You know, you either got the strength and the power to do it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing against you. You know what I mean? Everybody different. You know, and then you can't just jump into this shit either. Just like you can't jump into semen retention. You gonna make mistakes with fasting, just like you made mistakes on semen retention, bro. Just like you will make mistakes in life. Just like you make mistakes on NoFap. Just like you make mistakes when you learning something new. When you learning something new and trying something different, bro, you gonna make mistakes. That's what's exciting about learning, bro, because you learning and you getting better as you go. But if you never try it, then how you gonna learn? How you gonna get stronger out here? How you gonna gain control of your hunger? How you gonna gain control of your health if you don't do this shit? You know, how you gonna gain control of your desires if you don't continue to practice semen retention? How you gonna gain control of your carnal, you know what I'm saying, your carnal desires, you know? Because as a man, you gonna wanna release. As a man, you know, and you know, being somebody that indulged before, you gonna want to fap. You know what I'm saying? I never said since being on this journey, I just completely don't want to fap. You know what I'm saying? Like, even without watching porn, I've still fapped and relapsed in that way just using this. So that shit gonna always be in your mind. It's always gonna stick around. But like I said, bro, only these motherfuckers that be caught in their emotions and caught in their feelings and have no control over that shit gonna always react to how they feel in they and the things that they see in their mind and the urges that they have. They gonna always fold. They gonna always give in. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't last in fasting or semen retention, because every urge they have, they gonna react on it. They gonna end up fapping. You know what I'm saying? Every time they feel hunger, they gonna end up eating. They gonna end up eating some bad shit, and they gonna be right over here. Let me show y'all where they gonna be at. Right there. They're gonna be right there. You know what I mean? They're gonna be right there, getting a double quarter pounder with bacon on it, which sound good, but you know, I'm not going. You know, but at the end of the day, man, they both go hand in hand, and you know, it's worth trying out. It's worth, you know, giving food a break sometimes. You know what I mean? Because that's why when you think about it, when it comes to break fast breakfast, bro, that was created just to make money. You know, and since fasting, bro, everything that they said was a fucking lie. I had to figure it out for myself, because yeah, you need fuel, but guess what, bro? When you listen, dog, you can go without breakfast. Some people eat breakfast at noon. They eat their first meal at noon, you know, so they could give their body more time to digest. But at the same time, like that's why they created breakfast and made it seem like it's so essential to your day. Made it seem like you need that for energy, and it don't, especially if you have weight on you. And you will have people that got all this weight on them talking about, I need energy though, especially women. That's why I be doing their voice, because they be saying that they need energy. They need to eat. They need this and that. Like they fucking starving, but they got all this fucking fat on them. You know what I'm saying? They got all this stored weight on them, and they don't understand. Like, listen, you not dying if you a little hungry. You know what I mean? Learn how to control that shit. You know what I mean? Learn how to go without sometimes, because listen, when shit hit the fan here, it's going to be all types of people that's going to be folding up. People going to be curling up, dying, going crazy because they think they starving, and they think it ain't no food, and they ain't gonna know what to do with themselves. So they going to be the ones that's out here doing the most, robbing, killing, stealing, breaking in, and getting their asses blowed off. You know what I'm saying? Because they never fasted. They never been on a journey like semen retention. They never abstained from doing anything. So all they did was indulge. And all they want to do is let those addictions, you know, control them. Like how we talk about control. If you can't control your hunger, and your hunger and the flesh control you, then guess what? You have no control. You have no control. Every time you feel a grumble, every time you hungry, you gonna react out of that. Why you think a lot of people don't realize that they are emotional eaters? You know what I'm saying? People eat they eat salt. People don't understand, like black people, we eat the most salt. I just posted a video on it on my Instagram. We eat a lot of salt because salt is associated with anger. You know what I'm saying? So when you feeling that anger emotion all the time from past traumas, a lot of what we've gone through as a people, you know what I mean? We like to eat salty shit. We like eating vinegary shit. We like eating hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, people don't understand though that is connected to their emotions. You know, sweets. You know, that makes you feel happy. Sweets, sugar, that's one of the most addictive things you can have. Because, you know, when you in your feelings, you gonna want some sweet shit. You gonna want something that's gonna make you feel happy and all that other shit. But either way, you still emotionally eat. You emotional eating, bro. And that's how you end up gaining a shitload of weight. So that's why I say it's important for us to get out of our feelings and get control of our emotions, because our emotions is what led us to addiction. Our emotions is what led us to situations with these women. Our emotions is what led us down a bad path in our life, bro, because we followed our feelings, we followed our desires, we followed all of that shit first instead of thinking logically. You know what I'm saying? And when you in this hunger state, when you in this lusting state, you not thinking logically, bro. And that's what it's all about. It's about us thinking logically instead of letting the flesh lead us down these rabbit holes that's normally, fucked up. That's normally gonna end with health problems, normally gonna end in bad relationships, normally gonna end us up with kids that we wasn't ready for, normally gonna end us up in bad marriages that we wasn't ready for, all types of situations, health problems we wasn't ready for, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hospitals and news and results that we wasn't ready for, bro. That's what happens when you let the flesh lead you. But when you get on something like semen retention, no fap, you start fasting out here, you on a spiritual journey, you trying to better yourself out here. Listen, bro, none of this shit that we seeing a lot of people fold and give into is gonna affect us. You know what I mean? We still human. We still gonna have to deal with our urges. We still gonna have to deal with our feelings. We still gonna have to deal with our emotions. We still gonna have to deal with temptation. But at the end of the day, we gonna handle that shit a lot better than most people. You know what I'm saying? And you can only pray that other people get on board, because listen, this food out here killing us. You know what I mean? The shit that they putting in this water and everything out here killing us. Porn out here killing us. How we constantly releasing our energy and fucking up our health and fucking up our mental state. That's killing us. That's leading us down the wrong pathways, leading us into addiction, leading us into the darkness, leading us into hell. Listen, it's time to wake the fuck up. It's time to wake the fuck up. So why not try new things out to see how it works? You know what I mean? Just to see what it do to you. Just so you could have more control out here. Who don't want control? I want control of that A button, that X button. You know what I mean? I want control. I want the full thing. I want the R, the left, the right button. I want control over all this shit. Give me the PlayStation controller. Give me the Xbox controller. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I'm going to have control over my life, man. I ain't going to let this shit out here control me, because that's all they want to do. And they control us enough with all this bullshit that got us set up, got us stuck in these jobs, got us stuck in these bills, got us stuck in all these fucked up situations and shit like that, stuck in these mortgages and shit, stuck in these marriages and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100, man. But either way, man, we got to gain as much control as we can out here, all right? And that's my word, man. My name JC and the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First, I'ma get on my grind. Then second, stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get